Down. Welcome to Joe's Atmosphere. All right, boys and girls, how we doing today? I took off yesterday because I was a bachelor this weekend. My lovely wife, the Royal Fox, the one I'm drawing right here, she is in, she's on her way home from Biloxi, Mississippi. So I was by myself for a few days. She took off Thursday morning, and she's coming back as we speak. And trust me, her dogs will be glad when she gets back. That's for sure. They are missing their mom. So how are you guys doing today? Of course, if you've been here before, you know I'm chronicling the work I'm doing on the comic book I've been dreaming about doing for years, and I finally have the time to do now that I'm not working at a factory. So, welcome aboard. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing and why I'm doing it and all that good stuff. If you got any questions about anything that I got going on here, just talk to me in the chat. I'm monitoring it right here to my left. As you can see right here, I got my phone right here. And you can't see my face, I know. I've got this more geared to where you can see me draw. So, oh man, and that microphone, that cord is in the way. Hang on a second. Please don't move that thing. Okay. Should be all right. Hopefully. Okay. So, we're going to pick up where we left off last time, working on Royal Fox's face here. And this is all work on a comic book that is about 20 years in the making, guys. It's a story that I wrote a long time ago. Actually, it was a treatment for a script for a movie, really. And I turned it into a superhero story when I started playing DCUO, DC Universe Online. I just adapted the story to be the origin story for a time-traveling pirate named the Privateer. Now, I've already, just to give you guys a refresher, I've already done a few sketches. Let's see where we started. We started with the reason why I'm getting all the Royal Fox stuff done is the thing that kicked this thing off is my wife. She's the captain of a Mardi Gras crew, and she has decided that her theme this year is going to be Barkus and Meow goes to Geek'd Con. And Geek'd Con is the comic book Comic-Con we have in my city here in northern Louisiana every year in mid-August. And so she wants, basically this picture right here is going to be on a trading card kind of thing. And it's going to have her origin story on the back, which I'll chronicle here in a minute. You guys can read all their backstories on the Privateer's Facebook page. It's a public page. It's a fictional character page. Just look for the Privateer on Facebook, and you can read all four of the members. I've modeled them all after members of my family. Anyway, she wants to throw these and dress up like this character for Mardi Gras next year. So I got to get those done first. The main character is the Privateer, of course. He's a time-traveling pirate. This is the one that's going to be on his kind of promotional poster kind of thing. This back here is going to be the 13 colonies symbolized on the back of his jacket. He's got a split cape for representing the stripes in the flag. Wears a tri-cornered hat. Everything looks old school, but his eye patch is actually high tech. It's wired into his brain, so he never misses, with his high-tech flintlock. It looks like a flintlock, but it does a lot of stuff. He's like Batman. He's rich because he actually lived during the American Revolution, was a pirate back then, and helped free the colonies on the high seas. And this is his portrait that I'm working on. And I'm just doing the sketching here. And then what I'm doing after I'm done sketching, guys, is I'm going to go digital with it. Hang on a second. I'll show you. I'm using a program. Now, my daughter has me... Oh, my God. I'm slipping. Okay. My daughter has me... she wants me to use Procreate, but the one that I really enjoy using, it's called Art Studio. Anyway, as you can see, I'm taking a picture of the sketch, putting it into the Art Studio. And the Art Studio, you can do things in layers. Well, I've got one layer that's the sketch, one layer that I'm drawing on, and then one layer of white, so that when I get rid of the sketch, I can see what the ink work's going to look like. And stop it. As you can see, that's the ink work I'm doing. So I'm doing the sketching old school, and then I'm coming back on the Art Studio and doing the line work. I'm always worried when I do this stuff because I'm not as good with pen and ink, so I'm always worried these sketches are going to get messed up, you know, because once you put ink down, you can't get it up. You have to sit there and cover it with white, and just, it looks like a mess. So I'm going to use this instead because I can erase and everything just like it's a sketch pad, only it's digital ink work, right? So anyway, that's the process I'm using on this. Now, I'm going to try to get, oh, God, this thing, I swear. I'm trying not to mess my drawing up. I'm going to try and stream some of the digital work, but I'm going to do a lot of the digital work probably. I'm lucky enough to have a job at night to where I'm waiting on phone calls, and I have some free time at work to where I can use my pad to work on it. So that's when I'm going to do a lot of it. But I'm chronicling all the sketching so people know, hey, yeah, I didn't pay somebody to do this. I'm actually doing this myself. So anyway, that's where we're at. I'm just putting in some details on her. I really like the way she turned out. Of course, she's going to have the triquetra down here. And we haven't quite figured out this gem yet. She was looking for some green gems the other day. She's already started buying the stuff for... She just got her bodysuit in the other day for the fox coloring. You know, the white chest with the orange sides and the black hands and everything. She got that the other day. She already ordered that. We gotta get this hat and figure out how we're gonna do that. I really think we're gonna end up... And I'll try and chronicle all the cosplaying stuff we do too. But I think we're going to make the ears an attachment to that hat that we buy. And actually, I've been looking at this, and I think this looks wrong. I'm going to go ahead and curve that upwards just a little. I think the downward just doesn't look good. It just looked funny to me. But... that's why you sketch. Every great drawing starts with a sketch, man. You have to get your pencil out and get to work on it that way. But anyway, you guys let me know in the chat if you have any questions about what I'm doing. Of course, I'm using a kneaded eraser here. And I actually showed somebody how to draw an eye the other day on here. The guy wanted some tips on how to draw a portrait. That's the main thing that I've been trained in is portrait art. Now, the comic book stuff, it's all from years of reading comic books and studying different things like the Marvel Tryout book and how to draw comics the Marvel way, that kind of thing. That's where all that comes from. So, okay, so the next one I'm going to work on... Hang on, let me take a look at my picture and see if there's any more details I want to put in here. Close out the art studio. Bring back up the drawing. And this looks good. We got the jacket. We got the triquetra. We got her clavicles in here. Yeah, she doesn't. There's not too much shading on the neck, and the hair is big, and I've got that highlighted. The hair is most definitely big, which is the way I want it. I like girls with long hair. Of course, my wife, she doesn't like messing with long hair, so she keeps a boy cut. She's got short hair, so, but that's okay. Every once in a while, she cosplays as a character, and I get to see her with long hair. You know, that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah. So I just wanted to put some details into the eye here. Let's go ahead and black that out. I say black. I'm using a very hard pencil here, so it's not really that dark. I'm only using 2 pencils really on these drawings. I'm using a 2H and an HB to have a soft pencil if I want to darken up something. But anyway, so the origins of the privateer I've been chronicling. He was born in 1750. Of course, he was born on the 4th of July. You know that. I mean, America's pirate patriot had to be born on the 4th of July, right? Even though it was 1750, you know? And he became a pirate. He lived in Maine, and his father was dragged away by a naval press gang. Back in those days, there was a war brewing between France and Great Britain, and they needed bodies for the Navy. So what they would do is they'd come into the colonies on the continental America, and they would basically send what they call a naval press gang, and all it was is a band of thugs with sticks that would just basically take any able-bodied guy they found, knock them senseless, and basically throw them into slavery, which is the Royal Navy. And that happened to the privateer's dad when he was 12 years old. And he decided he was going to try and find him, and he stowed away on a pirate ship. He saw the pirate in a general store in his hometown when he was going in for supplies, because they lived on a farm. And he saw this guy blasting the British openly. He was like, man, I know Dad went to the Navy, so maybe I can learn how to sail and try and find him, you know. So he stowed away on the ship, and whenever they found him, Graybeard took him under his wing, which is the captain of the Seahawk, of course. I'm a Seahawks fan, die hard. Let me show you the shirt. It's the Lombardi jersey, the Lombardi trophy, the Seahawks symbol, and of course I've got my Seahawks visor on today. Yes. So, anyway, the name of the ship was the Seahawk, and in no time flat, about 3 years later, he was his first mate at the age of 15. And the colonies, he served under Graybeard for about 10 years before the war started, and then he found his dad when they attacked a British ship one day, and it was the same day he inherited the Seahawk from Graybeard, because Graybeard was killed in the battle, and he ended up helping the colonies become free. So anyway, he after he got his dad home to his mother, of course it took forever to sail somewhere back then, and whenever he got him home, he decided he was going to retire with. He took his booty, as they called it, all the stuff that he had collected, and went down to a secret island down in uh, the Bermuda Triangle that Graybeard had showed him, and he took and gave the ship to his first mate. I'm about to start a new sketch. This is pretty much done. All the detail work's going to be done on the pad, but the main thing is I've got all of the main features done on the face, so we know what's going to happen with the face here, and this one and the last one, I'm doing portraits of them because I'm going to make a poster of the Privateer family. They're all modeled after members of my family. So, anyway, we're going to move on to the one that's modeled after my daughter, Regal Inferno. Now, this chick is going to have lava skin. This is going to be fun. This is going to be neat stuff. Of course, we're going to start with a standard face look, but I've never drawn this character, and it's going to be fun to see what she's going to end up looking like. But anyway, let's see. I got to pull up a picture of Amanda because I want her to look like her. Let's see. I may have to get it off my phone. I'm not sure. Don't really want that on camera. Let's come over here and take a look. I should have had one pulled up already. I'm sorry, guys. But talk to me in the chat when you get a chance. Let me know what you think of the artwork so far. But to finish the story I'd started, when he retired down on that island, one day he came across a guy that was under attack by a tiger, and he killed the tiger, and he took the guy back to his camp, and he nursed him back to health, and it turned out the guy was an Indian shaman. And one of the things they did was they'd smoke a peace pipe with somebody, right? And which we all know the peace pipe is, what is it, peyote or something, guys? It's a pretty strong hallucinogen, that's for sure. There's my daughter. Do I not have a decent picture on this pad of her? My gosh. You gotta be kidding me. I gotta have one of her on here. That's worth a damn. Let's see. Where she's not making a face. Of course, she's like me. She likes to make faces every time somebody takes a picture of her. So, it's hard to get a good picture of her. Oh, there's a good one. Oh, wait. Got one of her posing pictures here. There we go. That'll work. Look at those big ol' eyes. Okay, so he goes to smoke the peace pipe with the Indian shaman, right? And the shaman asks him, says, what do you care about most in this world? And he said, well, my family, of course. He said, yeah. What else? And he said, well, I guess it'd be the nation I helped free, make free. So when he smoked the peace pipe, the Indian shaman, who he doesn't know it yet, but turns out to be an alien. He's not actually a human being. Shows him a vision of the history of the United States, and he sees how we showed our resolve during World War I and World War II, helping out the Allies and everything, and then he got a little worried during the Vietnam conflict, and Korea and everything, and then when he saw the Twin Towers fall, he freaked out, and had a bad episode, and when he woke up, he didn't know it yet, but the shaman had put him in the same place on that island, only it was September 12th, 2001. He had sent him to uh, our our future, our past now, but his future, to where the thing that he cared about needed him the most. And then his first story, he's going after Bin Laden in the first story that I wrote of him. So that's what you got to look forward to. And he also gave him really keen senses and stuff, so it's hard for him to miss with anything. My daughter, she's a beautiful girl. But anyway, oh, that's cool. She's got the people's eyebrows, no doubt. Let's see. Don't ask me why, but I always draw eyebrows first. I don't know why I do it. Don't ask me why. I don't know, but I do. I think eyebrows are very important to a character. All right. Now this is really gonna. I'm gonna draw it as a regular portrait, but it's really gonna look different than anything else I've done so far when it's done, because she's gonna have lava skin. So. And she got some big eyes in this picture. Of course, I draw everything big to get started with, and then I end up reducing it, But we can keep her eyes really big. She's an anime chick. She loves anime. She wouldn't have her heart broken at all if I kept her eyes huge. That's for sure. She'd love it.
Hey there, this is John.
So how you guys doing out in the chat today? You can talk to me in the chat. I'm watching.
More amazing music on the feed. Quick to upgrade to premium now.
Okay. Now I'm kind of wondering. I think I'm going to go ahead and draw the pupils in here, and the irises. But I'm kind of wondering, I may end up doing them like you do with statues, make them concave, because she's going to be made of lava. This chick's going to have lava for skin, so. Let's see. Plus, this is going to help me have character references to go back and look at whenever I'm doing stories, that kind of thing. Now, I probably won't need these highlights, because she's going to radiate light, probably wipe out any light that's going to be anywhere near her. That's going to be a fun effect to do. That's for sure. But like I said, we're going to draw it as a regular portrait to begin with. Okay. This comes down here. She got the nose. Of course, this picture makes her features a little bit bigger than usual, because she's doing a selfie with the picture is I think she's at college at Remington. She got a criminal justice degree, and I think that's like a murder victim back there or something. You see all the tags and stuff, and I think that's what that is. She was going to school at She got a criminal justice degree from Remington here in Shreveport. So anyway, she's doing a selfie, so everything's going to be kind of blown up. I'm going to have to trim these features out a little bit. And but this is starting off good. I like the way it's starting off. For sure. That looks a little... Yeah, that's a little thin. That needs to go out a little bit. And up. Yeah. Okay. So, we got that. We got the lip. Oh, man. She put some deep red on when she took this picture. Let me tell you. Let's see. It's usually halfway through the eye. That's it. Okay. Yep, we're doing good on the proportions. Might have to extend that chin a little bit, but we're doing good on the proportions. Let's see. I'm going to have to talk to her about how she streams her pad so you guys can see some of the digital work. That makes it look, yeah, she want that more flattened out. Her upper lip isn't that thick either, though. I kind of drooped that, didn't I? There it is. I always lose my stuff. I hope you guys can see that. I'm putting as much light on it as I can. And I'm using a really light pencil to start with. Look, anytime you're sketching, start with the lightest pencil you got that you can see. That way when you erase, it's easy to erase and fix things, you know, like I'm fixing to have to do now. The main thing is you're sketching. You don't want to engrave, you know. You engrave the paper, you cut a groove in the paper, and the paper's done. That line's there forever. That's why you have different textured pencils. Okay, it's going to come out to here. Yeah, that's more like it. I kind of drooped that when I first drew it. That's what I did. Now that line is never a straight line. It's almost straight on her, but that is never a straight line. Never, ever, 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 ever. Is it ever a straight line? Okay. My wife took... I'm I'm going to start lessons soon, guys, if you want to take lessons. But let me tell you, I'm running into trouble with Zoom. I may have to go to a different product because Zoom is just not... They have security problems, first of all. Apparently my account got hacked. And I had just extended my contract with them for another year. And when I got hacked, they shut it down to a basic account. And yeah, it was upsetting. And anybody that's used Zoom knows that if you have a basic account, you can only use it for 40 minutes. If you want an hour-long meeting, you have to make it a pro account, right? And I had paid for a pro account for a year because I do a meeting of Gam-Anon every week, and I host it, and that's why I got the Zoom account to begin with. But man, they refunded my money, and then they said I had to repurchase the pro account, and it's been a pain in the ass. The whole process has been a big pain, and I'm just not sure, because the same thing happened a year ago when I first started it, you know. Okay, she's got short hair in this picture, which is cool because I can tell where her ear is. It's right here, so we'll get that in there. But I think she's going to be a ponytail wearing chick, I think. I think that's what we're going to do with her. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We'll go ahead and keep all that like that. And, I don't know. We'll see. I really like to do her with long hair, but here's the problem. She's on fire all the time, so is she going to have hair? You know? I'm going to have to work on that. We'll have to see. But, anyway. Let's see. Her neck is right there. Okay, so this actually I'm kind of pleased with starting off. It's a crazy angle, but like I said, my girl is a big fan of anime. She'd probably love this right here. So now looks like her neck goes right in here. And her shoulders are right there. This actually isn't a bad angle. It actually isn't. Let's see. Actually, that needs to be up around this level, doesn't it? Well, actually, I can do whatever I want with it, but let's go ahead and we'll make this. We'll make that her shoulder right there. She's kind of. We'll make her look like she's looking up, kind of. Now that needs to be straightened up a little bit because it comes straight like this, and it comes in down to there. Okay. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. I'm liking that a lot. The shading on the actual picture is kind of goofy, so I'm gonna have to come up with my own shading. But I don't know. I'm feeling like okay, that's her hair. That's her hairline right there. So let's make that our hairline and come out. I'm trying. I really wanted to have long hair because let me tell you, we grew this girl's hair when she was a kid, and first time she got her hair cut, I couldn't watch it. It just broke my heart. She was getting her hair cut. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do that that hairstyle I like. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have her hair pretty much in a bang type of ponytail, which would go back here, and then the rest of it will fall naturally, right? And it's going to be long. Yes, long. I like long hair. I don't care if people don't. I dig it. I think it's awesome. So she's going to have some hair. And the ponytail, we'll have that come off. Head's going this way, so let's have it make it kind of thick right here and here, and then it will go like this into a curl type thing. Yeah, that looks good. We'll just make sure that gets thick close to the head where it's pinned up at. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. Then we'll have some strands of hair going this way. All right. Of course, you won't have near as much, right? Because she's got a lot of it pinned up, right? Okay. Man, these are going fast. These initial sketches are going really fast. They really are. I'm digging what I'm seeing here. Well, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's David. His is going to be really fun because he's a fox too. Get to do a dude as a fox. Yeah, that'll be really fun. Okay, so cheekbones are going to come right in here. She's got a little, it's not a bag, it's just, this is where her eye socket is. Of course, you don't want to accentuate that too much on a girl, but like I said, this is going to be, she's going to have like, I don't know how to say it, you know, it's going to be like this type of thing, cracked skin, and that cracked line is going to be really bright, if you know what I mean. Of course, it's going to crack all over the place, along the brow lines and stuff, kind of like the thing is, you know. Lava is rock, to be sure, and gonna have these cracks in it, right? Not too many. Don't want to overpower the features. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be fun to work with, that's for sure. But she's gonna, of course, have a glow around her, you know, around her skin. Not the hair, but around her skin. Because she's a fire character. She's on fire. And that may be what we do with her hair. Her hair may just end up being fire, you know, in that form. That may be what I end up doing. I'm going to have fun working on her. For sure. For sure, for sure. Let's see. Yeah, I want to do that right there. Give it some depth. And then this shoulder will come out this way. We'll finish that way. But her hair is definitely going to come this way a little bit. Now, as far as her outfit goes, it's got to be pretty basic, really, because, like I said, she's a fire character, so we're going to have some kind of basic suit, really. I've actually thought about, what I've been thinking about doing is having her outfit actually be her physically changing the form of the lava to blur out her, you know, it's hard to explain. You know, doing these kind of characters, it's kind of... Well, you've seen Johnny Storm, you've seen him in the Fantastic Four book. You can see his uniform, and I don't want to do it exactly the same, but it's the same concept. Only it's going to be her skin that does it. You know what I mean? Because she can't change back and forth. And I think one of the things she's going to have is like a force field around her so she can actually touch people. I think is what I was thinking about doing with her character. Because there has to be a way for her to pick people up and stuff, right? I mean, In the stories I've written, when she cries, it's steam, right? It's... Like what I'm seeing here, though. Like what I'm seeing. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And like I said, these sketches are going really fast. I thought, because I haven't picked up my pencils in a long time, thought I was going to have a hard time with the proportions and everything, and it is just not the case. I am just flying through these things, getting them done. So that's a good thing. That means I'll be able to get the comic book done a lot quicker. So anyway, I hope you're enjoying it, guys. We're about to wrap this up for today. We'll be doing David's sketch next. I'm just putting in some darker shading on some of this stuff so I can actually see it when I take a picture of it, for when I do the digital work. But hope you're enjoying it, guys. Wow. And that didn't take long to get together at all, did it? Amanda, if you're watching, I drew you. So get some of that. Yeah, let's cover this in so we know where that's at. That goes all the way out here to the edge and then in. Right? And then actually, yeah, that works. Really would like to have her black hair, though. My girl has some dark hair. Well, actually, it's not black. It's just really dark brown. So, we'll see what happens. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm liking it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. I'm digging it. Of course, tell your friends if they missed this, that they can tune into it on YouTube in a couple of days. I'll have it up there in a couple of days. And I just got texted by somebody. I don't know who, but anyway, this is going to do it for this one. I may put some more details in it here in a few, but hang on one second. Before we wrap it up, I got some stuff to show you guys. Hang on. I want to thank you for watching today. We do this particular show every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday. I took the day off yesterday because I was a bachelor for the weekend. But we do. I have several shows. I have several shows on this channel, and I'm trying to get 1,000 followers on YouTube so that I can do this show and the talk show that I do on YouTube, because I'm having to, this is the property of Twitch for a couple of days, and then I have to download it and upload it to YouTube and all that stuff. I'd rather live stream it over there. So be sure to head to my YouTube channel, and it's Joe's Atmosphere on YouTube. Go to that and please subscribe to it, because when I get 1,000 subscribers, I won't be able to have to jump back and forth so much. I'll just do my gameplay over here, And anyway, we do the artwork every Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday at 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. It's a project I've always wanted to do. It's my time traveling pirate, the privateer. Doing a comic book of my friends have been wanting me to do it forever, and now I'm finally doing it. And that's going to be chronicled right here on Twitch until I get my subscribers up on YouTube. Every Tuesday at 4, and every Saturday, Sunday at 4. It's always at 4 p.m. Central. Okay. Also, tonight, if you're up really late and want to see an old man try and play new video games, I have a cocktail or two. It's games, cocktails, and fails with Papa Joe Gamer up way too late. I do that from midnight to 3 every Monday and Tuesday. I work nights at a call center, so to keep my sleeping schedule correct, I have a few cocktails and play some video games and talk to the chat, So you guys tune in for that. Right now, the main one I'm doing, I play at least 1 hour of Beyond Two Souls. It's one of my favorite games, and I'm doing a playthrough of it for everybody to watch. I also throw in some WWE 2K22, some Madden 22, DC Universe Online. If there's a game you want to see me play, just let me know. If I've got it, I'll play it. I'm more into the comic book type stuff and the sports games. I've got NHL 22. I just downloaded a golf game. So that's tonight at midnight till 3 in the morning, and we do it in 1 hour blocks. I change games every hour. So be sure to tune in for that if you're a night owl. And every Thursday, my brother and I, we hack the Matrix. We do that every Thursday at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. It's a talk show born of phone calls when he's got a long commute in a major city in the United States. I'm not going to tell you where. He'll tell you if he wants to. But anyway, he called me just to keep his nerves down while he's driving with these crazy people on this heavy traffic road. And we decided to make it a talk show, and people are enjoying it. We're about a month and a half into it. We didn't do it this week because he had to go see his son. His son was having a procedure done, and he wanted to be there for him. But he'll be back this week. We'll be on 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern on Thursday. It's a talk show about sports, current events, pretty much pop culture stuff. It's all stuff we love, So you guys definitely check that out. And I want to thank you for watching this episode of the Comic Book Continues. You guys take care out there and be good to each other, okay? And I will see you next time.